Do you ever jump on the? Do you ever jump on the Huddleboard? You know that mover?
No, no.
It's a Celtic forum. So I mean,
I've never been on any fans forum. You know, never.
Haven't you?
No.
So I mean, would you? But I mean, can I ask you? I mean, why? What made you get involved in it in the first place? Because
I happened to be in Glasgow and we've been doing some stuff on another story, and I just got back to London and the editor said, "Yeah, we haven't done anything on Rangers. Why don't you have a look?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Right enough. It's a good story. We should do something on it." And that's where it all began, almost by accident.
Right.
And it just turned out I was the only one doing it. There was nobody outside Scotland doing it.
Then, when you got over it, did you get the feeling that were you kind of? I mean, I don't want you to obviously speak bad about your fellow journalists, but I mean, were you not kind of surprised at the? I mean, what they call the goldfish bowl over there?
And of course, it's goldfish bowl, but I mean, you could say that. I mean. And you could say probably about football and Tyneside, you could say the same thing. Well, obviously, it's a bigger issue in a two-club town like Glasgow. I didn't know anything about it, you know. And the more you get into it, and suddenly you find there's all this succulent lamb and all these kind of phrases. It's got its own culture, completely got its own culture. And you gradually, you know, you're gradually educated into all of that. I mean, I'd say what's happening at the moment, if anything, I think it's much more healthy than it was.
Yeah.
Charlie Green is not having the kind of ride that David Murray had, or even that Craig White had. He's having a much tougher time. There's people there, there's Tom English, there's STV, there's people who are asking serious questions, asking the questions that need to be asked. So I'd say, I'd be optimistic about that. I think kind of the state of the media with regard to football in Glasgow is much, you know, its rude health is in much better shape. Yeah.
Right. And the recent revelations that it seems that White may have been behind, may have been behind Greens.
Well, all you need to know is that, as ever, the lawyers are going to be the winners. They're going to be tied up in legal stuff for months, years. You'd have to ask why Rangers have decided to call it an independent, inverted commas, an independent inquiry into their own board and the guys who's running the place as to who runs the club, who runs Craig White, who runs Ibrox. Nobody knows. You'd have to ask why they're doing that. You'd have to ask why Charlie Green hasn't issued straight legal proceeding against Craig White. You know, that would be the obvious way to do it. You do these things in the courts. You don't do things with some kind of independent inquiry coming in to inquire in the conduct of your own board and the guy who supposedly runs the club or owns the club. But we're not even sure of that at the moment. So, I mean, as ever, you got to feel for the fans. I mean, they've been sold out once, they've been sold out twice, and it looks like they're on a hat trick. You know, if I was a Rangers fan and I've stumped up good cash, you know, it's all right for the people on the board. It's all right for Charlie Green. They're getting their shares at what 1p, or getting their shares for nothing at all.
Right.
Fans are forking out good money, big money for this, and if they're going to be taken to the cleaners on it, they've a right to be really angry.
Right. Well, thanks for all that. Just before you go, could you say a quick hello to all the boys and girls on the Huddleboard?
I can't say hello to any club.
No, it's not a club. It's a website. It's a website.
Hello to the guys and girls on the Huddleboard. And hello to all your lovely Rangers fans as well.
Yeah, shite bag.
You don't cut that bit.
Yeah, right? Shite bag. Good man, Alex. Well done, mate.